If you're currently dealing with a picky client, come closer. This video is for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 major ways you can deal with a picky client, whether you're a freelancer, you're an agency owner, or you're just someone that renders services to people and you notice that some of your clients are too picky. They make even the smallest and the most annoying corrections. If that is your experience, then this video is for you. Hey guys, my name is Mary Ann, and on this channel I share videos around email marketing, how to grow your revenue as an e-commerce brand owner. Alongside, I also share some behind the scenes and some of the experiences I gather working with my clients and also growing my email marketing agency from African. If you like to hear my story, if you like to learn about email marketing, if you like to learn how to make more money from your e-commerce business, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. Now let's talk picky clients. The first thing I think would help you deal with a picky client is to understand the motive behind their pickiness. For some of these clients, they are just perfectionists. They want everything to be so perfect. They want it to be a certain way. For them, done is not better than perfect. They prefer that something is not done at all than it was done, but it was not perfect. So for people like this, they want everything to be a certain way. They don't want even the smallest mistake. So that could be the reason for their pickiness. For some other people, it could be because they value their brand reputation a lot. Take for example, some of the clients I've experienced that were picky are brands that have been in existence for years. I'm talking decades. And some of these brands already have a perception that they are trying to put out to the market. So in my case, where I do email marketing for them, this is their reputation on the line. So every email that is sent out, no matter if it were handled by an agency like us, it is already assumed by their customers that this email was sent by the brand. So their reputation is on the line. They don't want to be that brand that sends emails that does not have a comma, that doesn't have a full stop, or an email that the sentence is not very correct. So they are very particular about what they put out there because their brand reputation means a whole lot to them. Now, for some other clients, it could just be their personality trait. I've had a picky client who confessed to me of having OCD, which means obsessive compulsive disorder. So people like this tends to, like, I don't know how to explain it, they just want things to be perfect. They are very repetitive in nature, and if things are not going the way it have always been, they would not feel so right about it. So clients like this, if their emails always have a particular color, they want it to be consistent with that color because of their repetitive psychological traits. So when you try to make any difference or any slight tweaks, it affects them, and because of that, they become picky. Ideally, you want to understand the reason why your particular client is picky and see if it's something you can manage yourself. The second thing you want to do is to over communicate. I've also noticed that sometimes clients become overly picky if you don't communicate enough. If you just go out there, do the task, and then you come to them and push it to them, telling them that the task is complete, that could be a red flag to them. For some of these clients, they want to be in the loop. They want you to educate them on every step of the way. They want you to keep telling them, to keep giving them updates about what is happening. So that would help them to even make suggestions, if any, rather than just waiting for everything to be completed, sending to them, and then having them make several corrections that might make you annoyed. So if you're dealing with a picky client, ask yourself, have I been communicating enough? And then lastly, I want you to learn how to compromise. I understand it's not an easy task, especially when as creatives, we want to own our work completely. We don't want somebody that will come and make edits or make several tweaks. We want our work to be published just the way we did it. But when you meet clients that are very picky, you want to learn to compromise. So if this client wants a particular edit, even when it's different from your original plan, feel free to do what? To make that edit for them. What's the worst that can happen anyway? These people are paying you, and I expect that your primary goal should be to satisfy them. So compromise. Ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen anyway? If it's a design and they want you to change certain things that you don't really want to change, just go ahead and change it for them. If you want, you can still publish, or rather you can still post the initial one you made in your portfolio or in your archive, somewhere you can see it, and then give them what they actually want. So compromise is very important. Dealing with picky clients, it would help both parties eliminate several back and forths, if that makes sense. So there you have it, guys. The first is to make sure you understand the motive behind their pickiness. Secondly is to over communicate, keep them in the loop. And then finally, learn to compromise. This will help you to deal with your picky clients. If you've ever dealt with a picky client, please go to the comment section and share your experience. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're watching this from YouTube, and if you're watching this from social media, hit that follow button so you'll be notified when I post something else. Until next time, bye.